boards can't benefit directly from having family members get contracts and a whole bunch of other shady business. I would probably call this the board shady business law. There's a lot here. Am I off base?
No, not at all. When you're an elected official, you have to rise to the standard, and you can't have family members, blood, close relatives, and friends getting awards or associations. It's the same thing with a condo association. If you belong to the condo association, represent everyone else, you don't have the right to be bidding for any services that they provide. You got to keep it clean.
Why do we need the government involved in this? It seems like there's already things and mechanisms in place not to make this happen.
Well, this is an interesting one, particularly because the law does not reflect what most people assume it reflects. For instance, currently, you have a board, and the board president's brother-in-law owns a landscaping company. The law does not prohibit that condominium from hiring the brother-in-law's company. It requires disclosure, abstentions on voting, a lot of technical sort of approaches, but it doesn't automatically foreclose the possibility that you could engage in that sort of conduct. The law, when it was created, I guess, was taking a more tolerant view of the fact that in some cases it might be a good idea to hire the brother-in-law's landscaping company. But I could see why the legislature had that law. But most people, I think, would say that they'd be surprised to find out that a condo board could hire the brother-in-law of the board president to do landscaping. They would be surprised that that's legal as long as it's disclosed. So I think this law attempts to, codify what most people probably think is already the law. This law, I think, would make it illegal. Not like you